I invite you to join me for our fun and informative functional exercise classes, where we offer you the space, time and direction to transform body, breath and mind. My name is Ross and I'm a therapist at the Brilin Functional Medicine Centre, where we're really excited to be offering these classes which seek to integrate body, breath and mind through functional movement and connection with breath. Functional movement means your optimal range of movement, and we need to be strong through that full optimal range. Now, in working with body, breath and mind, I utilise traditional teachings and also the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza, Dr. Sue Morter and Eckhart Tolle, among others. I have a particular interest in areas like the neck and shoulders and the hips, and with regard to these areas, the idea is nothing can be seen in isolation. So for the neck and shoulders, for example, the thoracic spine is really important. If I'm limited in my thoracic spine, with a kyphosis in that thoracic spine, a forward fold, I find the head can be thrown forward, the shoulders rounded. As soon as I open up that thoracic spine, I can increase my range of motion from this to this more expanded place where I lift that sternum. The reality with the hips as an example, I'm also limited if I have a limited back body in my legs. The hamstrings can hold on to the sit bones when they're tight and short. In the back body of the legs, the pelvis can't tilt forward easily as we're reaching forward for something or bending forward from the hips. And this can put stress on the posterior intervertebral discs and ligaments, and as a result we could strain our lower back because, for example, we have tight hamstrings. Additionally, when people are actually stretching those hamstrings, quite often the stretch is not being done correctly. We feel the stretch in the hamstrings, but what we're actually doing is potentially injuring our lower back, as I just mentioned. If the hamstrings are short, the pelvis can't tilt forward, we've got that excess tension on the posterior intervertebral discs and ligaments, or we might accidentally be overstretching our sciatic nerve in stretching the hamstrings the way we may be doing it. Of course, prevention is always better than cure. And the example I quite often give is the ankles, where people can roll an ankle and have an injury that can basically take them quite a while to come back from. Now, I give this example because I show people an exercise which is yoga-based, but actually prevents injury which would otherwise have taken place, because as they roll the ankle, it's an accident. You can't avoid having that accident on occasion, but you can come away without the injury. And one year I was running the Kepler Challenge, which is a 67-kilometer mountain run, where I did roll my ankle. As again, you can't necessarily avoid the accident. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I saw the entire underside of my foot and came away with no injury. Now, it's not because I'm better than anyone else, it's literally because I'm doing the correct exercise on a regular basis, and as a result, because I have full range of motion, I'm not going to tear anything because I'm within my range, and I'm strong through that full range, which allows me to come away on that occasion without an injury, where otherwise I would have had one. So, modern life itself is very much sitting oriented. We sit at our desks, at our computers, we round our backs, round our shoulders, reach out for the mouse. We have a steering wheel in front of us. Similar scenario, we're rounding the backs. We need to compensate, and this is where a functional exercise class has the capacity to, again, as we've said, connect with body, breath and mind, and transform, which is what we seek to do. If you're interested in coming along to our classes or a one-on-one, then please see the link below and book an appointment. I look forward to meeting you.